My game plan is always to keep fighting on my feet, and looking for the knockout. And Frank Mir is a very dangerous fighter, especially when he take you down. And he tried to do that, and I tried to make him a little bit more tired in the first round, and I came to the second round to knock him out. That was my strategy, and that works. Thank God for that.
No, I wanted to get the takedown early. I thought that it would catch him by surprise. When it didn't work, I thought I would have to go ahead and just try to. He defended it so well that I just wanted to wait a little bit longer in the fight, see if I could get him to forget about it. I didn't want it to be fresh on his mind. His footwork was awesome. That's the thing I think I had the hardest time with. Most guys my size don't bounce in and out like that. And so even though I sparred with smaller guys, Hardy and stuff, to simulate the hand speed, I guess I should have had them jumping in and out more to try to simulate that aspect of it. But it was something that, James or, Giffey told me coming up to, hey, he's probably going to, not be the in-your-face fighter we thought he was going to be. He's probably going to throw a punch, jump back out, and just use his foot speed. Knowing what to do and then being able to do it are two different things, though.
No, that was my strategy for the fight. That what I was thinking for the fight. I thought he came for the fight to take me down. And in the first round I was trying to keep my distance. And make him tired, like I said. And the second round, my plan was to walk a little bit more forward than the first, and I don't know, that works, and I think when you believe so much in your performance, in yourself, things happens, that's why I'm so positive in what I think.
Junior, Dana just said that he likes the fight with you and Kane. Talk about the rematch and how you think that'll go.
I don't know, man. Cain Velasquez is really tough. For in my mind, he's very different in this division. He's fast. He's very fast, and his stamina is really good. For our division. So for sure, he's dangerous and good fighter, but I don't care about who's gonna be my opponent. Wherever UFC wants to put me against, to fight against me, I'll be watching his fights, and making my strategy to beat him, and if I have to fight with Cain Velasquez again, let's do it. I will be ready for that.
And then over to Kane. Kane, could you talk about the rematch and what you would need to do differently in the second time around?
Yeah, just I think bring more of the fight to him than what I did before. I stood too long on the outside where he's dangerous. He has those fast, heavy hands, good footwork, and just take more of the fight to him.
I think obviously everybody's happier when they win, but I trained really hard for the fight. I gave my best effort. That appeases a lot in me, the fact that it wasn't a quick fight as far as get caught in the first shot and dropped. I think that is more discouraging when people go home. I took a couple shots from him, and I was never able to turn it around and make it to where I was able to get the fight to the ground or land any significant shots on him. So I did what I could on tonight, and he beat me. He was a better man. Go back again and try over.
What was most difficult fighting Junior tonight?
His footwork. He basically got to depict when the fight took place. He got to jump in, throw punches, and then before I could retaliate, he would jump back out. And then when I moved forward and tried to throw punches at him, he just was never there. The few punches I think I got to land was basically just trying to time it when he was coming in. And, he's faster. So that was not going to be a long-term successful technique for me. So he got to decide when to fight and when not to fight. His footwork was superior to mine as far as how fast he could move in and out. That was the hardest thing to deal with. I've dealt with guys with fast hands before, especially like I said in training. The fast footwork in and out was actually what threw me the worst.
Just one question.
Go ahead. Sorry.
At the end of the first round, what was going on through your mind?
I just focused the task at hand. The first round, I'm like, okay, it's over with. I think the thing in my brain I marked off, okay, I lost the first round. 4 more to go. I got to win at least 3 of them, or try to get a finish. So I sat there and realized, okay, the first takedown didn't work, when am I going to shoot in. I was just trying to visualize what was going on and when to angle a shot on him. But, you know, I was really worried about the uppercut. I seen what it did to Verdum and a couple other guys. So I didn't want to blindly just take a shot on him. I wanted to try to catch him off of a combination. But if you notice, never one time did I throw 1 or 2 punches and he was still there for me to actually change levels and shoot. Every time I did land, he was out of there.
And this one's actually for Junior. Junior, how would you rank Frank amongst the other fighters you fought in your career?
Well, he was a good fight for me. He really can take a punch, you know. My hand, I feeling some pain on my hand, you know, now. And but it was it was a good fight, you know. It was a good fight. But every fight that I have, I got more experience, you know, and I came for this fight with more confident, you know, to use my speed and to use my boxing skills to try to win, you know. But I don't know how can I rank him, but he was tough.
First round when Junior hit you with the body shot, I mean that seemed like it really made a big difference on you. You know, you kind of went back to the cage at that point. Was that a really good shot, or was it just a particular spot where it hit you?
No, I was actually scared of what was going to come after it. I thought he was going to go down low, and if I lowered my hands, he was going to come up top of the hook. And so seeing a couple highlight reels of that kind of flashed in my mind real quick. So I realized that if I couldn't hit him when he basically the game plan was if he threw a right hand, I was going to try to throw a straight left over the top. But superior speed, all I could basically try at that point was like, I'll take it in the stomach. I'm not putting my hands down.
And then in between rounds, I mean, a lot of people on the internet were talking about this. Obviously, I couldn't hear it, but apparently your corner said, "Where are you?" and you said Mandalay Bay. Were you really buzzed, or was it just, you know, hey, I'm in Vegas? And
no, that's like asking somebody, you know, what's the date? And I had to think about it for a second. You know, I was a little busy, preoccupied at the time. I fight in Mandalay Bay a lot too. So sorry, no offense to MGM, but at that moment, you know, my blood was pounding. You know, I wasn't so much as out of it. I think I got the date right. So and that was the hard part, right?
There you go. Well, congrats.
Yeah, this victory was very important. You know, for me, it was a huge victory. You know, for my career, but. Well, what happens in my fight with Velasquez was perfect for me. You know, I was feeling my knee in that time. You know, and for me, wow, that was perfect the way how the fight ended. You know, so every fight is very important for me. You know, and my next fight now is gonna be more important than all of the others.